Hi everybody, it's Sally from Sally Stampers. Thank you for joining me today. Today I am bringing you this cute little box filled with Hershey's Kisses. It's actually one that I've cased from a swap that I received from on stage. This is the original box that I cased. I don't know if you can see, but it's actually made of two parts. So there's like a lid part here. It doesn't actually come off, but there's a lid part there with this beautiful tulle ribbon around it, and then it's got this lovely open up lid here that's in four parts, if I can try and hold it open for you to see, and this has got lovely sweeties inside too. And then you simply fold, if I can get this right, that's it. So you tuck the 90-degree angle under the slanted angle. Always confuses me, this does. And then you just tuck that one in and it stays closed and none of your sweets fall out and it's beautiful. So I decided that I was going to case it, and I've done so with this one, but I've actually made it one piece. I haven't used a separate piece for sort of a lid. I've just used one whole sheet of, well, a piece of cardstock. There's no lid or anything. And I've used some of our beautiful new products, as you can see. So this is Highland Heather, the base. And the DSP is this gorgeous, move that out of the way, this gorgeous Botanical Butterfly Designer Series paper, which is a celebration DSP from January. And if I just sort of go through, so these are the two pieces. I'm going to be using Lemon Lime Twist today. That's the Highland Heather that I used on this box. So I'll start from the beginning. So we have these beautiful butterflies on Balmy Blue. We have a beautiful butterfly, I don't know, I suppose you would say that was more of a botanical setting. Then we have this beautiful yellow, so saffron. And then I think that's Calypso Coral. And then we obviously have this gorgeous Highland Heather and Lemon Lime Twist. And then if I spin them over, they go the wrong way, obviously. So we have black and white monochrome. So if I can pull these ones out and show you all of these ones, and make sure I've not missed any. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. So you also have this beautiful monochrome on the reverse side. How beautiful are those? So very, very versatile. So that is the beautiful DSP that I've used. Like I said, it's from Celebration, so for every £45 you spend, I've forgotten the euros, let me just grab my €60. So £45 or €60 you will get to choose a free gift from the Celebration brochure, which is this one. Unfortunately, I can't show you the inside of it, which is a shame, of the brochure. And then we have this beautiful organdy ribbon, which, as you can see, is a combo pack. And we have Balmy Blue, Calypso Coral. I can't recall, I don't know if that is So Saffron. Let me just very quickly check. Trying to do it with one hand is not working. So the ribbon is... oh no, sorry, it's Balmy Blue, Grapefruit Grove, Daffodil Delight, Highland Heather and Lemon Lime Twist. So of course I used beautiful Highland Heather on this box, and then I'm going to use the Lemon Lime Twist on another. And this again is another £45 spend or €60 spend, and you will get the 5 because they all come in one pack, so you get all 5. How beautiful are they? And then the butterflies, if you've seen my card that came out yesterday that was called Butterfly Gingham, I think. I'm using the beautiful Butterfly Gala, which is a new stamp from the Spring Summer catalogue, and the Butterfly Duet Punch. And again, I've just stuck with one colour, so technically monochrome again, the one colour with a little bit of Whisper White here, and I've just kept it simple. The decoration, that is, anyway. And then, as I say, the top of mine opens exactly the same. So, as I said, it's full of Hershey's Kisses, and it just simply goes in, get it all the right way round, and then you just tuck that one inside. And there you have it, your cute little box. So thank you very much to Bobby Yoakum, who originally designed this box, and as I say, I've just made it as one piece. So I'm going to show you how to do it. So to start off with, you are going to need your cardstock and your scoring board, and your cardstock is going to measure, my notes are too far away, 7 inches by 9 inches, which is 18 centimetres by 22.5. And on the long side, we're simply going to score at 2, 4, 6 and 8 inches, and that is 5, 10, 15 and 20 centimetres. We're then going to rotate and we're going to score at 2, 5 and 6 inches, and in centimetres that is 5, 13 and 15.5. Put that down, move this out of the way, and then, as you know, we are going to fold and burnish all of these score lines. Beautiful lemon lime twist. It's actually quite nice for me to get away from all those Christmas colours for a little while and just use some nice bright spring colours. Okay, so fold and burnish all of those. I'm then going to grab my scissors, and you have these 2 by 2 inches or 5 by 5 centimetre squares across the bottom. So we're simply going to cut up each one to that first horizontal line. And then when you come to this last one, we're going to cut this little tab away and then just cut a little angle into that piece. Okay. On that same side, we're going to cut away these 2 top squares here. Just like that. So then you've got this shape left. You then need your ruler and your guide here, and across the centre, so the very last horizontal line here, you need to mark at either 1 inch or 2.5 centimetres. Just a tiny mark, you don't need to score or anything like that. As you can see, I'm simply just making that mark. And then we just need to join the corner to the centre. Okay, so from the corner across, I'll show you in just a moment. So if you can see, there we go, that's a bit better. I've just simply marked across these lines here. So from this bottom corner up to that mark. Okay, then we're going to fold that top piece over. So as you can see now, you've just got these lines going across here. Then you need to cut down the vertical score line. And then with both pieces, so you've got this folded double, you just cut down that score line so you've got that shape. And you do that for each one. So cut down. Now be careful, because once you get through the 2 pieces of cardstock, your scissors want to quickly go. So try and have some real control over them, because they do want to just carry on. Once you've got through those double pieces of cardstock, they really want to continue, and you just have to tell them that you're the boss. Otherwise you'll just cut through all of these pieces. There we go. So get rid of those, and so we're left with this shape. Okay, so before we do any more, let's stick our DSP panels on, which I have here, and these measure 1 3/4 by 2 3/4. Don't forget, if you have a directional pattern, that you need to decide which way it's going. And so they are 1 3/4 by 2 3/4, which in centimetres is 4 by 7. So I'm just going to stick these on. And then, if I can get it to stay where it should be, there's a bit just gone through there, and then just spin this one over. And pop, whoops, nearly, pop this one on here. And then flip it back so that the inside is facing out, and you'll like this one. We need to add our wet glue onto our bits here. So fill all these bits in, and then what I did was I folded them over, and then I gave them a press with my scoring tool, with my bone folder. Oops. And just watch if you do use a wet glue, because they do slide, and you want to keep this diagonal edge crisp. So spread that glue and then reinforce that fold, and then if needs be, and I don't seem to have to do it on this one, but what I then did is I had some heavy pots, and I have my embellishments in these spice jars, and I just rested them on there for a few minutes while I was doing something else. As I say, mine seem to have stuck, so we don't need to worry too much about that. So then we're going to flip it over and put some glue on our join there. So just simply fold over, and again just press with your bone folder, spread that glue about, and then open it up, and then find your join, which is here. So I'm going to make that the back. So I'm going to pop that one in first, and then just to give it extra support, I'm just popping some little bits of glue. Oops. Just on, wait a minute, that's the back. No, that's the back. Remember which way round it goes. I'm just whizzing a little bit of glue on these panels just to hold it all in place. Make sure that you've got your box straight, which I didn't. And then on the last one again, let's get that glue in. And then I actually put the lid on my glue and use that to press down just on the inside to make sure that glue's taken. And then I'm actually going to use some of these mini Hershey bars in this one. So just pop those in, and you could probably get a couple more actually just in there. I've just put mine to the side, so you could probably get a couple more in. And then, as I said, you just start with one end, go all the way round, and then when you get to your last end, you just curl it under. So there is my box, and I just need to decorate it now. So I've got my beautiful ribbon that I'm going to wrap around the top here, and then spin it round. Let's trim there, and then I'm going to do the dreaded bow tying. And as you saw on my previous one, I did actually stick my bow sideways just because that was the easiest way that it fell, and it actually seems to have gone okay. So just make that bow a little bit smaller, and then I'm just going to trim the ends here. So there's my beautiful ribbon, and then just need a bit of Whisper White, have my beautiful punch that's picking up the reflection of everything in my room. I have my Lemon Lime Twist stamp here, and then, as I said, I used this beautiful Butterfly Gala stamp. So if you see, we have 4 of the beautiful butterflies here that are already, it's photopolymer, already double, so you don't have to worry about placement. So I'm going to pop that on my block, and then just simply stamp that one. And as usual, forgotten to spray my Stampin' Scrub. Give that a little spray. This is such a fabulous tool. So I'll give that a clean. And then pop this back on here. And then you have these two darker pieces here, which obviously are the bits you use to fill your wings in. So make sure that's got good coverage. I'm going to stamp off and then stamp on there. Clean that one. And again, this one to do the top wings. So again, get some ink, stamp off, and then I can't see to line up too well here. Stamp on, and then you have your, I apologise for my lack of knowledge, the centre part, the body of the butterfly, which I'm just going to stamp there. And likewise, where is it here? You have a whole smaller butterfly, so you don't, there is the option to do them in different colours there. Again, stamp off. Oops, I didn't catch all of him. What's going on? There we go. So that's all of him. And again, I'm just going to stamp off and then stamp on my image. And then you have a tiny little body for him too, or her, which I'm just going to stamp on there. Get them out of the way, get this ink out of the way. And then, as you can see, you have your lovely punch that is already lined up. Now it's going to have to be a post-it note trick, isn't it? Because I've left myself too short. There we go. So, pop your butterfly in, line it up, and then there we go, punch them both out. And all I did then was I used some mini dimensionals and I just popped 4 on the largest butterfly, 1 on each wing, whoops, and then just 1 in the centre of the smallest butterfly that's sticking to my finger. And then just simply pop this onto your package. Come on. Oh heavens. There we go. And then just 1 more there. Stuck to me. And then I'll obviously just put this either side of the ribbon, just to the side of the bow, so it can still move. And then the smallest one, here come my dogs tripping in, just underneath, just there. And there is my cased box from lovely Bobby. Thank you very much, Bobby, and I hope I did your project good. All of the products will be available in the Spring, Summer and Celebration catalogues, which go on sale on the the products will be available on the 3rd of January. Don't forget, if you do want a catalogue, please let me know. The link to my blog is just below, and there is an option to request a catalogue in the top menu. So if you do want one and you live in the UK, France, Germany, Austria or the Netherlands, then by all means contact me and I'll send one out to you. Sadly, I can't send one out to any of the other countries. I do apologise, but I am limited. Once again, thank you for joining me, and I hope to see you all again soon. Bye!